Good morning, good morning. Welcome to the Queen's Wands. I am Shalay. Yes. So if you want to know what I do, what this is all about being led by the Spirit of Light, being led by God, our ancestors of light, and also the beautiful angels that help us on our journey. So I just wanted to talk about, just right quick before we start the reading, how I do see online and in this world that people are judging harshly those of us who believe in tarot or different type of spiritualities, and we're opened a bit more. They're judging wrong, and it's okay. They're scary. I hear about, oh, you don't know what type of spirits and la 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 la. Yeah, we do. Yes, I do. I know exactly what I'm calling on, who I'm calling on, why I'm calling on it, and I definitely am protected and make sure that every day God protects me. So that's the first thing I want to say is you can't go into something and be spiritual or try to find new things or find out who you really are and be afraid at the same time. You have to go into it with God's leading you. You have to go into it knowing that God is leading you the right way. And if you don't know about it and you're so scared, then take a break, take a pause, go back to prayer, go back to meditation, go back to trying to seek answers from God then. But all the judging and all that extra stuff, this is not a trend. I am not following trends. I'm not following somebody else's path. I am following my own path, which is why it's narrow and different, and it could be a bit weird for others, especially if you're raised in the church. And how I come from this angle is I don't care. I have to live life for me. I have to live life so where I can get the best of myself, for my gifts, my callings. I can see the future. I have the dreams. I have the visions. I have the discernment. And this is where I'm working right now. So if you guys are down with me, then be down with me and God. If you don't like it, then you just don't like it. But I comes from being real. Okay? Nobody's perfect, you guys. I curse. That's just what it's going to be. You don't like cursing? Don't listen. I'm too realistic to be worried about somebody judging me because I said whatever words. That's you. If that's where you are in your life, to where you can't accept the word of God, or you can't accept real encouragement or strength because I said damn or shit or whatever. That's okay. You don't have to. That's your choice. Again, these are all choices that you told yourself you don't want to accept. So we're going to go into this reading. I already have a feeling of what we're going to talk about, but I'm doing my 90s R&B tarot card deck. That's what we're going to start with, 90s R&B tarot card deck. Thank you, God, coming to this reading. And I ask, God, that you please give us the proper words for today. Where are we going? Where do we start? Okay, Kelly Price, Ultimate Betrayal popped out. All right, I'm going to pull out a couple. Okay, this fell out. Whitney Houston says heartbreak. Okay, so we already know where we're going. We already know where we're going. So ultimate betrayal, heartbreak, and then I'll pull one more out, and then I'm going to clarify with my modern witch deck. Okay, that just fell, so I'm gonna let it be. And not understanding, not heard. Kelly Price, friend of mine, ultimate betrayal. Whitney Houston, heartbreak hotel, getting hurt, and then not understanding, not being heard, escape. What I need from you is understanding. To me, it sounds like a situation of betrayal. Could be friendship, could be lovers, and heartbreak and pain. We're going to clarify ultimate betrayal. Who ultimate betrayal? We're going to clarify each and one of these cards, even though they almost mimic the same thing. They almost mimic the same thing. So let's clarify. Spirit of light, tell me what's going on and what's up with the ultimate betrayal? Ultimate betrayal. Okay, let's clarify that. Okay, Page of Cups. Ultimate betrayal. Page of Cups. Bow. Ultimate betrayal. Page of Cups. Okay, Heartbreak Hotel. Heartbreak betrayal. Same thing. Page of Cups. So just that last reading, the sun upside down. That last reading and not understanding. The Empress. The Empress is not understanding. Okay, something surprisingly popped out, and it was an ultimate betrayal. Okay, it's supposed to be the Sun, which is childlike energy, very free, very loving, very happy, but it came out upside down, which means that Heartbreak Hotel Betrayal came out upside down. The Sun, yeah, we already know that means that it is not happiness. It is not something fun and childlike and free that you thought it was going to be. That's why the heartbreak is there and some betrayal is there. So no loyalty. And then for the escape understanding, not being heard, not heard is by the Empress. I would say the Empress is not being heard. And so the Empress, which is weird because the Empress normally she's heard because she makes it. You see, she has the love pillow and the comfort and being all cool and relaxed and look like she just got this vibe going on that is just kind of bohemian type feel, so earthly or whatever and stuff, just grounded. And she's not being understood. Okay, so this Page of Cups, what came out? Let's look at what the Empress means. Love is everything. The Empress is feeling herself. This benevolent goddess is alive and truly connected to the world and others through passion and pure emotions. The Empress is empowered by her love and sexuality, and her energy flows through everything around her. She gives life to the lush vegetation and receives life from the powerful river. She welcomes pleasure and feelings and fills each moment with ecstasy. Think less, feel more, embrace self flow, and use that self love to build stronger and more profound connections with family and friends and lovers. Okay, so it says, be fulfilled by your social circles of those who love you. Drink from the cup of love. So the thing is, you did drink from the cup of love, which why the Page of Cups came out. But when you did that, ultimate betrayal came through. So you were very surprised of what you saw and what you really was like, who it was in that cup. You was very surprised. It was a fish. It was something that you wasn't ready for. That's why your heart is broken. All this pretty much is a situation of love that didn't happen. It just didn't happen right, pretty much. Like you thought you were going for this new journey of love and child. It came out and the sun did not shine on that. Okay? And I'm sorry about that because I know how that feels like when you really think, okay, well, maybe this is a different opportunity I can go to, or maybe this is a thing I can do. The moon came out upside down. So you got the sun and the moon upside down. So normally when the moon comes out, it's talking about the weirdos and the new people that's there with their animal masks and all kind of shit dancing in the light. And I always talk about how this dark creature is there lurking, but this is upside down. So I'm just going to look at the moon as it coming out as being something that you needed to know. Like not that, that you actually were aware. So when the moon card came out upside down, it does indicate that the shadow is on top. So that everything's exposed is how I'm looking at it. It's all exposed. You see it. It's up here. It's at the top, not at the bottom. Like normally that little creepy thingy that we crawling, normally you can't see it, it's at the bottom, but it's at the top. So you're becoming aware of like your surroundings, what's going on, why it happened, all your emotional situations, because it's in the water, the creepy things in the water. And so you're kind of dealing with your emotions. They're kind of surfacing up to the top pretty much. So you're dealing with them head on. This is an interesting story because, we talk about heartbreak a lot and I'm not sure why, but boy, there'd be a whole lot of heartbreak and it could just be disappointment. But this one right here said heartbreak, not understanding you. So you're the Empress and the not understanding the Empress that could be a hard thing. The fact that you now know that though is good because now you know where to go pretty much. Like you know which way to go. Like not to mess with that person anymore, not to talk to that person anymore, not to deal with that situation anymore. It's just not for you. You can see though, because your love was being taken for granted is what I'm saying. Misunderstood. That's why it says not understanding. This person's very loving. She's on a different level, and I think that sometimes people can misunderstand her and not understand where she really going. You know what I mean? Sometimes because she is such on a different zone. But that can happen. Okay, how many of you guys have been misunderstood when you actually were doing something positive? Trust me, I'm one of those people that be feeling like I'm misunderstood a lot. Trust me. I'll be like, okay, just never mind, because what I'm trying to say is not getting through. You know what I mean? But it's kind of good to know that the Page of Pentacles come out. So right now, the Page of Pentacles popped out. So the Page of Pentacles. The page is truly dedicated and focused on their goals. She might be young or inexperienced, but she has the drive and determination needed to venture forward. Don't disregard this person. They are truly talented and will rise to the occasion when it comes. If the page is you, it's time to focus up and commit to that thing you've been daydreaming about. Start taking concrete steps to bring the magic into your world, okay? So it's time. It's time to take steps to bring this magic into your world, okay? The magic of the Empress. All right, and forget about all that extra shit. That heartbreak shit is not going to help you. That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that somebody is being stopped because of the heartbreak that they continue to live over and over, just generally. And by that, it doesn't mean that you're living it like every day or dealing with the same person. But in your mind, in your heart, you're reliving it. You're rehashing it. You're bringing it up. It's hurting you. You're confused. You don't know what to do. Why did they do this? I'm going to tell you now. Because they whacked, they did it, it's over, and that's good that they did it, because now you can, that's how people need to look at stuff. I get that you love somebody and that you care about that person, but once they do something that is totally like to where you feel like, okay, this have crossed the line, I can't do this no more, there's no point of wallowing in it for years and years or months and months about how you're so sad that they lied to you. You have to look at life straightforward for what it is. Oh my God, they lied, or oh my God, they did something that can't come back. I thought you were cool, but you're not. I thought you were good, but you're not. And I'm glad to know, because now I don't have to waste my time thinking these things or going along with it and you just doing me crazy. This should be the happiest time. See, I look at it differently. Now, I used to look at life where I'll get hurt and I'm like, oh my God, you hurt me. Oh my God, right? Now it's just different because of who I am, the Empress, or, and because of who you are. You could take that same thing, flip the weird shit upside down, like the moon came out upside down, and start your pentacles, start your journey of them things that you've been already thinking about, because you got somewhere to be. And that's me. I feel like if I ever come to a situation where, oh my God, they did that, yes, I'll probably cry. Yes, I'll probably be hurt. But guess what? That's just that's just something, an energy that's going to drive me to go forward into who I really am and be pumped. I'll be happy. Like if I get broken up with, I would say, oh my God, there's somebody greater out there than for me. Then God have something greater. That's where our mind have to go. Where do we go next? You huffing and puffing over this old ass dude or old ass woman or whatever job, whatever it is, it's not bringing you nowhere really. You're supposed to just learn your lesson. You're supposed to say, oh my God, what do I learn from that? Okay, exactly. The Ace of Swords popped out. Look at that. A rushing of ideas. Look at that. A rushing of ideas. A fire coming out. Mental. A rushing of it. You got the Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. The beginning, the start is given to you. God is giving you that fire. Okay? He's giving you what to think, what to do. That's what I'm trying to say. God will give you. And then this came out upside down, the full upside down. And you don't have to try to figure it out. You don't have to just go off the edge with not knowing where you're going. God said he's going to tell you where you are going. Do you understand? Sometimes the full is good because, you're just free. You're going with the flow. But sometimes God will set you up in a mental situation where you have no choice but to think and say, whatever I was thinking about, I'm going ahead and put I'm about to work it. Okay, we're about to work it. And God is sending you, like from the hand of heaven, a powerful, with fire burning from it, a powerful mental brightness with the sun behind it. And he's going to let you know where to go from here. You don't have to worry. And that's what I'm here to say, that. Stop it. Stop the fighting. Stop the combating, the Five of Wands, especially if you're combating with other people. Stop it. It's no point to be combative. It's really no point. We are the Empress, honey. Look, this is how we supposed to sit pretty, baby. Ain't no worrying about all that bullshit. Somebody don't get it, don't understand, they're acting silly. Go about your business. Why does it have to be such a fight? Why does it got to be like all of this? You don't have to be, because God is leading you, and allow God to lead you is what I'm trying to say. The King of Pentacles upside down. Is that who you was fighting? You fighting some broke ass motherfucker, pretty much. That was me. I dropped it on accident. So you fighting the king, somebody who think that they're the boss, who think that they the strong bull who can handle stuff and all that, but they can't. That's who was you fighting? The Five of Cups. You're fighting somebody who is a pretend king, who thinks they're a king, who's sitting up there but turned all the way upside down. Okay? The King of Pentacles, they're not about their shit or their money for real, for real. They over here thinking about everything that spilled over in their life. That's who you. So that's why you can't get an understanding. You trying to get understanding, and you want understanding from somebody that is just not on your level right now. Okay, you're the Empress, and this person's over here upside down, King of Pentacles, not the King of Money. So he broke as fuck. She's broke. She ain't really got nothing going for herself, and steadily stuck at looking at the emotions. That's what I'm trying to tell you not to be. Okay? Sometimes it can be like that. I hear that the fake king of the fake king is stuck in their own emotions or whatever, and messed up. Okay, what am I trying to say? The fake king is stuck looking at the past, looking at the emotions, looking at their emotions. Technically, that's the past that they're probably looking at. Okay, the cups are spilled the fuck over. It's over. Like whatever it is, it's over. It's done with. It's in the water. It's gone. Okay. Matter of fact, it ain't even in the water. The cups was spilled on the desert land. That's an extra level. But you looking at these damn cups. But look behind that. This person wouldn't even just take the time, because you don't live at the water. We got to go home eventually, right? So the person wouldn't even turn around to just take the time to look at those two cups, the cups of love, the two cups that you guys were supposed to share together. They wouldn't even take the time to look at those that was filled, because they kept looking at what was spilled. And this is what you don't want to get caught up into. The Seven of Cups came out. You want to get out your mind so that you're able to grab and get the blessings that's on high. That's on high. Right now, these cups of emotions and fulfillment, they're there. You just gotta grab them and get out your mind. That's why I said don't be like this person, stuck in their mind, the fake king, fucking up emotions. They won't even respect the ones that are still upholding and they're just whatever. They're not there. I'm just so sad. That could have fucked up your whole situation. Is that what was, somebody was really like on some other shit, and you weren't prepared for that. You was ready and waiting for these. You was ready and waiting for that person to come on up. But you know what? It's not gonna happen. It's not for you. I'm here to tell you that what's for you is there. You're not gonna grab it until you get out your mind too. You're gonna have to get out your head. You're gonna have to get out your head with this emotional crap so you can get your Seven of Cups. Anything else? The Magician, exactly. Make it happen. That's who you are. The Empress, the Magician. Okay? The queen of everything. The queen of making. She rules it. She makes it and she handles it. Got all the elements. And that's where you are. You're way too smart for this upside down king of Pentacles. Oh my God. You're way too mature. You're way too on a different level. Okay? He don't rule that though, because it's upside down. But you, my man or my lady, you have your wand up. You're confident. You got the infinity sign. And you have your swords, cups, another wand, and some pentacles. And a beautiful garden that is just fulfilling all over the place, which means you are growing spiritually. You are watered. You understand what I'm saying? And you wanted to get with this upside down king of pentacles. Oh my gosh. I'm glad. We can go back to the beginning now. I am so glad. I'm so glad that you understand that you are the Empress. You deserve better. But we're not going to wallow in no bullshit. Okay, so sorry, there's a phone. Guess that could be technically. No, I'm just recording. I just. Sorry, baby. Could, okay, so I don't know if that's good, bad, technically, whatever. But the point is, you getting away from that because you better go grab what's yours. What's yours? Why? How you gonna grab what's yours? You're gonna stop thinking about what was done. You're not gonna find yourself in the same position that the fake king was in, because the fake king was in this 5 of Cups energy, and you don't want to be there, and that's where you were starting to go to. So what you're going to do is find your strength and understand that everything happens for a reason, and it was supposed to happen. And try to ask God, what do I do next? Where do I go next? It already told me where you were going next. You're creating, but you got to get out of your mind so that you can get to this place of being the magician. That's what you want to be, right? That's where you want to go. Exactly. So fuck all that. Don't get caught up into the emotional stuff. Something bad happens, take it that God allowed it to happen, and that you're grateful that you can see now, and that you're not surprised, or that you're not all like, oh, thinking that you were in love and the whole time it's a whole lie. So be blessed.